Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for viewing. If you've already viewed most of my home tours, I certainly appreciate it and all the wonderful comments that you guys have left. I am about to show you, according to the title of this video, the new space that I have been working on since finishing the basement area. It was actually the spot I was kind of standing in front of whenever I was filming this area here. Originally, this room that I'm going to show you was going to be this elaborate, over-the-top master bedroom, which I'm glad now that I decided totally against that and put it upstairs, where you actually did get to see that as well in the tour. In this video, I had to figure out, in this room, I had to figure out what now am I going to use this space for. And then it dawned on me that I do not have a workspace that's my own, that I could come in and pay bills, journal, I'm trying to start a blog and do all those things. So this room is now my office slash lounge true girl room. And I'm going to show you the room. And of course, like I always do, try and tell you and show you my tips of how I cut corners and get more for my money and get the look that I'm looking for. So welcome to my new office slash girl cave. Now, I don't know what the lighting is going to look like in here, but I'm going to give you a pan around first, as I always do. I'm going to try and stay very clear of all mirrors because I just got out of the shower and just redid my hair and twisted it up and all that good stuff. So I'm going to try and stay out of mirrors' way. But I do want to show you a panorama of the room. Okay. And then we'll talk about everything that you see here. If you'll notice, which I'm sure you do, there is some color in this room. I played with color. And I played with colors that I absolutely love. Oh my God, there I am in the mirror. I was so trying not to do that. And I'll show you what's on this side over here. And that area again. This mirror here. The couch ottoman section area. And then we can talk about this space and how it came to. So I'll start over here, I think, this way, maybe better. Now, right now, I'm standing actually in the doorway of the next room that's going to get its makeover. And I'll show you the room at the end of this video in case you missed it in the pre-basement tour video. So we'll start over here at the gallery wall. So this is my gallery wall here. I'm not sure if this is where I'll be doing most of my filming at when I do get to that point of setting the actual filming section up. I don't know. I'm liable to be filming anywhere in the house that has the best lighting. So right here on the gallery wall, basically I just have some sayings, because this is my inspiration room. This one actually has a frame on it. They're not all canvases. That one has a frame on it. My initials, and I think everyone has this one, the Good Morning Gorgeous. And then, of course, I have him. What kind of animal is that? I don't even know. I just like it because it's gold. And I'm into the animal heads right now. This is so true. This is glittery gold hashtag blessed. Most of these pictures, frames, canvases came from Ross or TJ Maxx, and I think a couple of them came from Hobby Lobby. Um, Over here, that area, that's the area that goes underneath the steps. And I just put up some leftover fabric, shimmery fabric that I had. But what I plan to do right here in this space is just put one of those 4 cube stands to use as extra storage for office stuff. Okay. This chair, DIY totally. This is just a standard office chair. You can get them anywhere. Most college students have these, and we've had it for a while. It's still a very functional chair, and plus I had to work with what I had and make sure that it could accommodate the space. All I did was recover. You can reupholster these chairs in case you didn't know. I took it apart and I spray painted the base gold, of course, to match my decor. I used some leftover fabric, just had enough really to use. The back of it, I'm going to have to touch it up again with some gold paint because whenever I was reupholstering it, I kind of scratched and scuffed it up in areas where I was sliding around. So I'll touch that up. And then I did the seat in the leftover fabric from the dining room chairs that you saw. Hot pink rug is from Walmart. That I'm just drawn to that color for some reason. This desk I purchased from the at home store. Was actually looking at something similar to this at Target. This one was far cheaper. Okay. Of course, the legs were chrome when I first got it, and I think I'm actually going to go back and get another one because I have an idea for something. But on it, I just have my laptop, this little gold horse, this leather navy blue box. Keep in mind, this is from the at home store, so is that box. $2 each on clearance. Okay. The desk itself, it does have a drawer here, and I'm going to put a pull on it. And it just has a light purple inside it. It's very shallow, but for no more than I need it for, it's perfect. And I'm going to put a handle on it there. The tray was also from the at-home store. It was white originally. It was $2. And so I got it spray painted it gold. The little clock right here I purchased from not really a thrift store. He actually sells high-end stuff in his store, but I saw that little clock and I really liked it. I just need to put a battery in it. The golden white barrel-ish vase is from the at-home store. It was on clearance for $5. The white flowers were also on clearance. There's 2 bundles in there. They were $1 each. Couldn't beat that. This vase is from Home Goods, and I'm going to probably embellish the top with something blingy. The filler came from Hobby Lobby, and I don't know if you know this, but yesterday is when I went and purchased this. Hobby Lobby has 2 aisles right now in my store that are 80% off, and they have some good stuff in there. So I have 3 packs of this filler in here, and each pack was $2.75. The gold mirror you've already seen if you watched that pre-basement video tour. It was featured in that. It used to be silver. I painted it gold. I just have a fluffy white rug on top of a navy blue and white or creamish chevron rug, which came from Big Lots. On this side, that table we had already had. It was a dark color that I ended up, painting it white because I love the white so much. The two boxes down below were on clearance. The biggest box was on clearance for $3.99, and then the smaller one was on clearance for $2.99 at Burlington Coat Factory. And on it, I just have one of these little green topiaries, or I think that's what you call them. And then this, I don't think it's a Buddha. I'm not sure, but I thought she was really pretty, and I love white porcelain stuff. I just have this little mercury jar here, and in it has those packs of smell good powders, and I just stuck them in there. On the wall here, I have three of the $5 mirrors from Target or Walmart. Target. I got them from Target. Okay, on the stand, I have two real brass actually, candle holders that I need to find candles for. And I know I could have put Brasso on them and sparkled them up a little bit, but I actually like the dullness and the true brass look that it has, the worn older look. This reminds me of something I had when I was a kid. This geometric ceramic white item here, I got it from, I think, Burlington Coat Factory for about $5.99. The two little brass, I don't know what they are, but they're from Target. They're on clearance right now for like $1.98. I just have some white, excuse me, I'm so used to the white flowers. Some yellow roses that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I think I'm going to add one more bunch to kind of fill it out. And then there's the other candle holder. I did add this mirror here to the top of this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to zoom you in that close. But I had the mirror cut just to add some extra interest and detail. You know how I like to do it. So that's pretty much how this area looks over here. Okay. Over here, these tables were old. They're old school tables, as you can see. They have the top layer and then the bottom. I grew up with tables like this in my home when I was a little girl. My mama had some, and I just loved them. I had a mirror cut for the top. The lamp itself and the shade is from the at-home store. On it, I have this tray, which is not really a tray. It's actually, you hang it on the wall. It had the hooks to hang on the wall, but I'm using it for a tray. And I like how it too looks like older brass. It's not as shiny as most of the gold pieces that are out today. And it has a mirrored insert. The little bird is from Target. He was on clearance for $9. These little vases, these iridescent vases, I buy these all the time because they are true glamours. They just glam up a space. I don't care where you put them. And then they also have the navy blue bottoms and just a little bit of, see how that one is twisted? I love it. Then I just have this navy blue vase here with some old pearls, a necklace that I had I don't wear anymore, and I just hung them there for something extra. So that's how that looked. Now this furniture was furniture that my husband had, and I think someone gave it to him. One of his clients had gave it to him. It's from Haverty's, and when we got it, it was in perfect condition. There was, nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with the furniture. It just didn't go with my color. And so I went to Target because someone told me that they have these awesome slip covers now that look like real upholstered fabric, and that they would fit so snug and so nice, and you would never be able to tell that they were slip covers. And so I tried with this love seat and that chair over there, and it was a true fail. Okay. Um, it just did not work. And I don't know if it's because the arms on that chair sit so low, or if it's because this chair, this love seat, I love it. And I have to finish. This is one of the things I have to finish. The sides of it look like shutters, and it was brown, the color of the bottom of that. And I painted it, well, stained it, not stained, primed it white. And I'm going to go back and then paint it with some chalk paint and then seal it with that, as well as the bottom of this, so that it'll match because they came together. What I end up having to do, I told you that my Hancock fabric store was going out of business. And so 80% off is where I caught this fabric. And that's where those two rolls, remember I showed you the DIY I did over the bar, and I had those two tubes. That's what this fabric was wrapped around. And so I chose this linen ish light colored fabric, and literally reupholstered all of this by myself. Okay. I did a little bit of detail work. Pay no attention to the paint because I got to go over that, I told you. And I'm going to be really careful as not to get paint on the fabric. These pillows, this blue pillow, you don't need to be rich to sparkle. That is so true. The pink pillows in the back there came from Walmart. This pillow, by the way, was also at Hancock Fabrics. I paid $3 for it. That one that looks like a Moroccan print, $3. The roughly blue pillow here, $3, Hancock Fabrics, as well as the navy blue smile pillow. All of those came from Hancock Fabrics. And then that yellow one with the medallion in it, and it also has like pom-pom corners on it. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, they have those on it, on all four corners. That was from, I think, Ross for about $6. I'm not sure. The throw is from Home Goods, the yellow throw. And I like how that turned out. The picture, all three of them. Two white ones came from the at-home store, as well as the big tufted looking one in the center here. I needed mirror back here to really reflect light because there are no windows in this area whatsoever. Probably only about 4 feet of it is above ground. But these mirrors were very inexpensive. This one that I'm showing you now had a couple little blemishes on it. And you know me, went to the register, talked to the manager, and they took, I think she took 20% off. They were already marked down 50% off. They already had the red slash, so they were originally $50. Then they were half off, so that was $25. And then she took an extra 20% off of this one because it had some areas on it. But I came home and put some white paint on it and fixed it. This one was also 50% off, and I got an additional off of the additional. It was a regular $200. Then it was at 50% off for $100. And then it had, and actually does, and I like it because it gives it to me more of a warm look. See that little area there? And there's like a couple more just here and there everywhere. To me, it gives it more of a distressed look, I guess you could say. I haven't even cleaned that off yet. I was so excited to show you all this video. But so she took another 20% off of that. Yay for me. And then the one over here, nothing was wrong with it, so I just paid the regular $25. The lamps, again, I told you it came from Home Goods, and the shades as well. On this one, I purchased this little glass ball vase thingy from the same seller that I bought the little clock from that store. And I just have a ball in it, kind of like the one that's upstairs, but it's gold and mirrored. And then I have a little ceramic bowl here with some balls in it. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that there or change it out, but I did get another one of those frames because I love them so much. This right here, Hobby Lobby, they had already, it was regular 119 for it. I have been watching this thing for like a long time, but I wasn't going to pay 119. They had marked it down to 50% off. I was kind of hesitant, but I was like, okay, I don't know. I think I may as well go ahead and get it. I really like it. Just as I was trying to load this big thing up in the cart, a lady came over to me and said, wait, I'm going to mark that down another 40% off of the 50%. Oh, meant to be. So I paid almost nothing for this, whatever you want to call it. And I spray painted it gold because it was black. The pictures, I think I did say I got those from Ross, I believe. I think they're pretty. They have all the colors I have in this room, the gold and the blue, and I love the white frame. Over here, I just put up some sheer curtains to cover up the air conditioner unit. Again, this chair, I reupholstered it. It was the original color of the chair was just like a colorful striped chair. Real pretty colors, bright colors actually, but it just did not go with my space. And so I covered it with this gold fabric here. And then that's one of those Nicole Miller pillows, I think, from Home Goods. I told you that one's from Hancock Fabrics. They're now gone out of business. So sad. And then this was a pillow. As you can see, some of the sequins is falling off, but this used to be in my daughter's room, and I found it when I was cleaning up. That blue plush throw is from the Home Goods. I did the back of the chair in that fabric, which is also what I had left over and did on the office chair. And so that's what this looks like over here. I'll stand back and give you another view of it, of my office space. I have already spotted a chandelier that's going to go right there. I cannot wait to go back and get it. I am so in love with that chandelier. It is going to so glam up this space. Notice I didn't get too glam crazy in this room either. And I did play with color, which is, something new for me. And then let me show you the desk area again. This desk is perfect for this spot because it's not too big. It's just enough for me to get on here and do what I need to do. I'm keeping the items on it very simple. There, as you can see, some things may change, but for the most part, this is how it's going to be. And I actually do love how the little office chair turned out. It fits perfect over there. I wasn't really into the ghost chair theme or trend. And I could have went with another, like just a regular nice chair, like from Home Goods or something. But I needed something that could really work with this space. And, this chair rolls, so hey. And then I think once I put that little cube over there, I'm going to put it on casters so that if we still need access under the stairs, we can just roll it to the side and everything will be good. And again, there's the gallery wall there. And that's how that looks. And that's how my desk looks. And like I said, I painted the legs on it gold instead of the chrome. And then as well as the chair. And then I'm going to show you the other room, the pink room, because that room is the very next room that I am about to start on. I've already started to draw out the plans. So this is what it looks like right now. Pictures that came down off the wall that my daughter swears she wants me to hold on to until she moves into another apartment. This bookshelf has been several places here in the house. That rocking chair, there's a lot of this is actually the color of what that couch was before I recovered it. I don't know if you can really see it. And then those were the accent pillows that were on that that and that was the ottoman color, the couch color. Those were the accent pillows. It just really wasn't my, cup of tea for this area. So this is the laundry room. I've already started the prep work of covering up the holes, and I don't know if you can see where I've been marking things off for space purposes. I have to close those holes up. Water heater, and I'm showing you this for a reason. Washer, dryer, kid stuff that they need to come and get. Um, all his toys. He don't even touch that car. He got it for Christmas, and he don't even care nothing about it. Waste of money. These are some belly casts that I did for my daughters when they were pregnant. They need to come and get those out of here and stuff. So this is the laundry room. I want you to look at it one more time just in case you missed it in that other video, because this room I think might be the room that surprises you more than any of the rooms you've toured so far in this house. And this is the last room that I actually have major work to do in as far as tour wise go. So, you'll be getting a lot of updates. Sorry this video is so long. I'm going to go ahead and end it, but I just wanted to show you my office slash girl room slash where I get my creative juices flowing. And I just feel inspired in here. And I can't wait to get that chandelier up there. Oh my God, I cannot wait. I'm going to do something over there. You see that? The ductwork that's coming out. There's nothing I can do about it, but I'm going to do something to just kind of glam it up. I don't know what, but something. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. And I thank you so much again for watching. Stay tuned for so many more videos that I have planned that are coming your way. A lot of DIY stuff. And again, just, whoa, let me get out of that mirror. And, yep, you should be proud. I played with color, but I love all these colors. They're bright. They make me happy. And I'll update you as things do change in the space. Okay? I'm actually going to add a pendant light up there. Target used to sell them, but I don't know, they don't have them anymore. I need one that actually has a cord on it that I could run down the wall there. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's late. I'm going to bed. I have to work tomorrow. It's Friday night. I'm doing this video late, and I'm sleepy. And so I truly hope you enjoyed my girl cave slash office space that I was in much need of. And until next time, my beautiful friends and family, you guys take care and have an awesome weekend. Bye.